Thanks for speaking to us ahead of the grand final live on TalkSport this Saturday. How's the mood in the camp ahead of this week?
I think it's good. I mean, we've not been in today, but we had a club dinner yesterday, and it seems a good atmosphere about the place at the moment. Obviously, everyone's very excited, but knows we've got a huge challenge ahead of us on Saturday evening. So, yeah, it's a lot better than not being here. That's what I always think.
Any injury worries? Are you concerned? Do you know the team already that you're going to put out?
Pretty much. We need to see how Liam Fowler recovers from the virus he had last week. But other than that, in regards to the last game against Lee, we came through with a clean bill of health. No suspensions, fortunately. So, yeah, business as usual.
Is that the nervous part of the week done then? Now you know that you've got the squad you can think to pick from.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's always a chance of things can happen in the week. But I think the disciplinary, the way the game's been in the last couple of years. But you come away from games and you often know if you've got anything to worry about. And I think both semi-finals were pretty clean. So, yeah, fortunately we get to see all the best players this weekend.
You're coming up against the Hull KR side in their first grand final, but obviously they got to Wembley last year, so they've got a bit of big game experience. But you've got sliding roar in your side. Is that a big advantage coming into a game like this?
I think it depends. It depends on how the game unfolds. I think we've been in games where we've been on the other end of it, where the other teams had much more experience than us and managed to get results. So I think come kick-off time, it's pretty irrelevant. Whichever team plays closest to its best rugby will get the trophy, and we're doing everything we can to make sure it's us. And Hull KR will be coming full of respect, but I think very confident they've managed to get the better of us a few times in recent years. So I think we know it's going to be very evenly matched, and it'll be a great contest.
What do you make of what the job Willie Peters has done at Pilkington Rovers?
Yeah, outstanding. He's certainly got my vote for Coach of the Year, and I think that because he's been building that team over a couple of seasons, and he's improved them, week on week really, and within that he's getting the best out of the players available to him. So, yeah, a maximum amount of respect for Willie and the job he's done. But I've said a few times, I think we come up against not just a team that's here to compete. They're a club that's here to compete on and off the field. The fan base, everything that you want in a quality club is being built by Paul Lake and Willie Peters. So, yeah, maximum respect.
Is that important for the competition that you've got every trophy available at the moment? Is it important that there are more teams challenging at the end of the season?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's what has always separated the NRL from the British competition. The amount of teams that can compete, although Penrith are having a good run at the moment, but I think it's something we've always wanted, and Hull KR are certainly competing in every competition, and I see that happening the next few years.
How do you keep the hunger levels up when you have got every single trophy available to you? How do you keep that winning momentum going?
Well, we don't talk about winning that much. We talk about improving and learning. Hopefully we get in big games and the results sort of take care of themselves. So winning isn't the main aim of the process really. It's trying to improve the team, and then you get to games like this and obviously you really want to win, and the players are very proud, very committed. They've worked so hard. I think both sets of players will be full of emotion, full of motivation at the weekend, and it all adds to a massive contest.
You mentioned earlier about big games and playing in those and the experience, but what about here at Old Trafford, where the pitch is slightly different to what you're used to and the smaller in goal areas? Is that a little bit of an advantage for you, that you know how to play those?
I hope so. But I think it doesn't take a genius to work out how to play on this field. And Willie and his team are very smart. So no, I think they'll see it as an exciting challenge to play on a new stadium, a new field, and really go back to it, whether which team handles it all the best, gets that emotional control. And, I don't think it'll be anything like that what separates this game.